Welcome to the video. Today we have Amanda. She is a new loan officer and she's going to share her journey on how she gets realtor partners to work with her and how she's networking as a new loan officer to build her business. So let's dive right into the video. Welcome to Coffee with Closers. In this series, we interview top real estate producers that are out there making big things happen in the real estate industry. That way you can learn from their failures and their big wins so you can start winning more in your real estate business. So welcome to the video. Today we have Amanda Mendez. She is a new loan officer. She just got her license about 3 months ago, and she's going to share some of her tips and tricks on how she's getting realtor partners to work with her as a brand new loan officer. So Amanda, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Amanda, you started working with us. Typically we don't work with new loan officers, but you've somehow snuck your way in and it's been great. You put the work in, you work very hard. And I want to have you on to share some tips to other new loan officers on how they can kind of replicate that and get in with experienced agents, new agents, and just kind of get their foot in the door so they can start building their business a lot faster. Because I know loan officers, they love to work with realtors. They love realtor relationships. And it's one thing that a lot of new loan officers, even experienced loan officers, are looking to do. So give us some feedback. Yeah. How you doing it?
I'm super grateful to have you and your team. Being a new loan officer, it was an ultimate goal to get in with a team or just closer with the team. Yeah. And I've definitely appreciated that and have a great team, so I enjoy that. And thankful for our mentor that already had a relationship that I can.
Yes, that was big.
Yeah,
that was
it does, and that's a huge point. So, yeah, that's the number one thing is building your book of business and building your network. Realtors typically tend to be the biggest part, and it can be a little nerve-wracking if you're like, how do I build this? And there's other loan officers doing the same thing as I am.
So much competition.
There is. Yeah. So what I've tried to find and as just learning and stumbling over things is I try to figure out what value I'm going to bring to that partner.
I love it.
Yeah. And when meeting with them, asking them about their journey. It's not just about going right into what programs I can offer and what my company can offer and how I can do this and pre-approve everybody. Mm-hmm. It's about helping them and helping you, the agents and other agents grow. If you don't help as a lender, if you don't help your agents grow, you're not growing.
It's true.
So that's what I trying to find out about them and what they needs and wants and what their why is, maybe even too as well. A lot of times I'll just ask like, what got you into this industry? What drew you in and where you want to be, so I understand who that realtor is and who about them. And then from there, then I found it'll give you information to know what you can provide them. Are they someone that needs support in marketing? Are they someone that needs support in the understanding the mortgage process? And then I kind of navigate around that.
That's huge. And another big thing that I notice is you're willing to kind of step up, put the work in and do the things that not everybody wants to do. So 6 months ago, a lot of lenders, you asked them for an open house. I'm busy. Sorry. I get it. You know what I mean? Who wants to sit there on the weekend? I understand it. Sure. But you're ready to go. I mean, we've had you back to back at open houses, 3 or 4 a weekend kind of thing. And you just say, yep, I'll be there. You bring the marketing, you do your thing. And you also come in during the week and help us prospect the leads, which is a big value add. So finding that value add piece is such a game changer. Yeah. And be willing to actually do the work. And don't get me wrong, it's not that fun. Like open houses, they're not the best, but you can definitely get value out of it and you can get clients out of it and you can also help your partners. So that's a big thing. Yeah. Now, what other things have you noticed have been a big, value add that agents like?
You touched upon it as well too, but being available is the
that's
biggest
huge.
thing. It's huge. Is being there and answering the phone. Answer that phone no matter what and be available to them. What I'm trying to find out more is not only what value I can bring to them, but how I can help them grow with their leads too as well, and helping them maybe either dial. That's been a big factor in helping. Now outside of the open houses, just like ways to market, whether it's doing flyers or join them on door knocking. Something like that.
That's the thing. It's just doing the things that other people don't want to do, and that sets you apart. So we get, as an agent, I can give you guys the feedback too. If you're a loan officer, we get a lot of phone calls like, hey, we're good at, closing deals, and that's great because we already have lenders that can close deals. Like that should be a natural thing, right?
Mhm.
But and then they also call like, hey, we have this cool little marketing widget and so on and so forth. But not many lenders will actually call you and say, hey, I'll help you prospect, or hey, I'll help you door knock. Let's go generate business. Let's do this event. Not many lenders kind of are willing to get in the mud with you.
Yeah.
And a lender that's willing to do that is really stands out.
Mhm.
So what I kind of compare it to is, as a real estate agent, there are so many listing agents out there, and how do you set yourself apart? On the lending side, it's almost the same thing with realtors. And how do you really set yourself apart? And I think that's the biggest thing that I've noticed as an agent. When a lender's willing to kind of get in the mud, work hard, get alongside of you and make something work, that's a big thing. And when something comes in my end, I'm like, hey, who's really helping me out right now? Who can I give this to?
Yes.
And that's what I do. I say, okay, this person's really been side by side. They've been working hard. I got this new lead that came in. I'm going to send it to them because they're working so hard, and I know they're going to work hard for that client, right?
Yes.
So that's a big value add piece, and that's something that not every lender is willing to do, especially the experienced ones. So as a new lender, you can kind of set yourself apart by doing that.
Yes.
It's huge.
It is a big part, and in creating the team and creating that, in getting in the dirt and getting dirty with them and doing those things builds a bond, it builds a relationship.
It does.
You build trust. It's where I always look at it, we're more of a service industry than anything else. Yes,
That's exactly what it is.
We have, and lenders, we have products, or we have packaging and different things that we can structure people into, but we all have the same thing. It's how we deliver it. So when you're in it and doing the dialing or the door knocking or the open houses with your realtor partner, you're creating a bond and a trust within that relationship, and it just makes it just that much better.
It's a game changer.
So the service of that same product that everyone else is carrying
Yep.
too, it makes it just sets itself apart for sure.
That's huge. That is huge. So before we wrap this up, any other tips that they can use, or is that pretty much it in a bundle?
Yeah. Don't be afraid to be personable.
I like that.
Last thing I would say. It's like we said, we all have very similar packages of products and services, close in 30 days and all that stuff. So make it personal. And you, one thing that was actually said to me too, that I really learned and started to resonate with, is that it's okay to not gel with everybody.
So true.
Find your people. So even if you need to take time to reflect on what your niches are and what your interests are, I think that's why I connected with your group, because I just liked them as people.
Yes.
And, didn't mean that I sought them out because they're a specific group, but I just enjoyed hanging with them.
That's awesome.
And that's good. And then there might be a group of people that you don't gel with so much, and that's okay. You know the face and you meet them along the way. That's cool.
Yes.
But bond with the ones that you enjoy working with.
That's it. And be genuine. I think that's a big thing that stands out, is you're very genuine. And I think clients feel that. And I think the agents on my team and myself as well, we feel that same thing. So being genuine is a huge part of it. And then also just hitting those value add pieces will take you a long way quick. So thanks for coming on, Amanda. I appreciate it. And if you have comments or questions, drop it in the comment section below. Amanda will do her best to get back to you. And if you like this kind of content for real estate entrepreneurs, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you have an awesome day.